Capcom related? Ah, I know what this is. It's the Legacy Collection of the Mega Mans. Yes, Capcom have released a brand new Mega Man game. Well, technically this is a compilation of all the classic 6 Mega Mans for the Nintendo, for the NES, with extra features such as the challenge mode, the music player. The extra bits include the museum and the database, which includes all artwork for the game. As you can see, there are different various challenges modes, which you can easily go through and probably stream for your, convenience. But anyway, the main beef of it all is basically the game itself. Basically, or rather, 6 Mega Man to be precise. And, again, pointing it out, we're actually going to go through the entirety of the series again. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, you already did Mega Man. You already did 1 to 6. You did it with Random DCE. True, I did do it with Random DCE. It is true. Technically, the reason why James is not here for, said Mega Man 1 is because I'm saving that for when we eventually go ahead and take a look at Mega Man Powered Up, for instance. But you look at all the artwork here. This is all interesting. This is all early stuff. See all these interesting variances? I reckon this is actually worth the price of actually paying for the Legacy Collection, because you get to see all this artwork. Oh, did I not mention the fact that Mega Man is under new ownership? There's a new director, and he is he wants to bring the Mega Man franchise kind of back to where it belongs, really. So, the year is 1987. This is, of course, technically, if you're thinking about it, this is Mega Man's, roughly 30th year. Or rather, it's rather 25 or something. Anyway. We're gonna start the game again. We're gonna play Mega Man. We're gonna play Mega Man's again. So, let's just point this out. Yeah, this is the best thing about this game. This entirety of this one is that it's not a upscale. It's more to. What was I about to say? This is an accurate emulation of the original 6. This is not by any means a lazy representation of Capcom actually finding the ROMs to the games and actually deciding to upscale them 1080p and include all sorts of bonus shit. Oh no, for a compilation package like these games, this is really impressive stuff. It's actually worth the price. I know. You're saying, oh, what about Inafune? I mean, where is he? Far, far away from Capcom. In fact, far, far away from from Mega Man entirely. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree with me when I say that Inafune has dropped way significantly far in the eyes of a lot of Mega Man fans. Heck, there's even justifiable proof that all the shit Capcom's been doing for the last, say 5 years, was all down to Inafune, who is not a really liked chappy in the bastions of Japan. There's a reason why Kamiya actually does not like freaking Inafune, and well, you can easily tell for yourself. Speaking of Kamiya, he actually is talking about going back to Capcom one day. I have a feeling that we might be seeing a new Capcom game with Kamiya in charge, and I'm thinking it's Resident Evil 2. Because he directed that game, and that game is awesome. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 is being remade, and the best thing about it is potentially, it could be a fucking classic. I'm hoping they're actually going to do the remake of Resident Evil 2 rather proudly. That's my expectation. Since Kamiya didn't leave Capcom on bad terms, he still liked Capcom's office. Surprisingly, despite what many people say. Anyway, the reason I'm talking about the game Bertel is because, well, you already know what the game's fucking like. I mean, that is Sniper Joe, and after all, well, I'm gonna be taking out some of the more interesting. Another thing about this game is that, despite the fact that this game only has one save state, and that's only because if you want to pause it and shit. So, yeah. The only difference here is that it's just basically that. Oh yeah, and the banners. Don't forget. Oh, you've got about the banners. True. The banners are selectable. There are actual optional customizations. You can have no banners. You can have all sorts of banners. But yeah, we finally are at the bosses. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat this boss on low health because, why the fuck not? I mean, I already did this before. It's a lot harder than it looks, after all. Technically, this game is actually kind of harder than it looks. On just if you're gonna go at one save state, it's actually kind of tricky. It's alright. Anyway, this is actually just gonna be a little bit of a common thing. I mean, maybe if there's demand, but yeah. This is on PC right now. It's on Steam. It's reasonably priced. It's also going to be it's released on PS4 and Xbox One, but it's also coming out for 3DS, and the 3DS one's got a little few extra things as well, which includes more challenge modes if you use the Mega Man Amiibo to unlock it. Also, it's Mega Man on the go, on the move, for fuck's sake. All 6 classic Mega Man games, outscaled and all that shit, see all this bright, shiny shit? Exactly what I was hoping for. But anyway, kind of the point here is that it takes about a few minutes to go through, but yeah, as just mentioned before, the levels are kind of short. Very short. But then again, it's Mega Man, what do you expect? This comes from a game that, you know, its creator kind of essentially ruined its franchise at this point. Yeah, I mean, 9 and 10, I mean, the Mega Man, they should have included 7 and 8, to be honest. But I think what they're gonna wait for is the reaction to the sales figures, because after all, Capcom have surprised a lot of people recently with its release saga. In fact, Capcom's on a roll when it comes to digital re-releases, digital content, as it were. I mean, after all, Resident Evil 1 broke all their digital sales records. I'm assuming it had to break a record since it sold a ton. And heck, their worst game, they still sold 3 million copies of their worst Resident Evil, which still technically isn't an achievement considering how many things. I'm not defending them or anything, their practices are kind of shoddy. Inafune is a shitty person. I mean, it's going to be controversial what I'm probably going to say is that. I'm glad Mega Man's under new ownership, because it means the franchise can actually, it just means the franchise can actually have a chance of redemption. I mean, the best thing that can happen is that, I don't know, a game like Bubsy the Bobcat actually getting is actually going on Steam light, green light at the moment. If that gets approved, it's going to be the next Bad Rats, you can tell. Because Bad Rats is infamous. Bubsy is very infamous for being a very poorly reputational game. Some really bad damage. And the owners who currently got the license are looking to re-release the game. If there's interest in Bubsy being re-released, they may release a brand new Bubsy Bobcat game, considering, well, anyway. Gutsman here. Yeah, see, I already know how to you should take care of Bombman and Gutsman by now, but anyway. What I forgot to mention is that in this game, they decided to promote the pause glitch. In this game, it's actually a selectable option. So yeah, this may continue, but it depends on people's support. Do you want this game to be updated? Do you want me to go through the whole game again? Just basically going off topic, just like I usually do with the RTK stuff. So, 2 bosses down for classic Mega Man 1, and there's 4 more to go. See you next time.